Good evening, thanks for joining us. I'm Samantha Armitage, filling in for Matt White, who's unwell. Well, 3D TV hit our screens last night and we were there for its unveiling. Sporting events are driving the rush to buy the pricey new technology. So what's the verdict? Is it worth it? What are the hidden costs and the health risks behind the hype? Here's Brian Seymour with the warning salespeople won't tell you about.
I don't mean that you'll literally go blind, but it looks like people can have problems with their depth perception.
It is like you can reach into it.
Yeah, you can grab it. It's amazing. We're in the line.
This is the first 3D broadcast on Australian television.
It is amazing how your eyes start to adjust.
It's like those major steps or the quantum leap from, say, black and white to colour.
Black and white is dead. Long live colour.
The introduction of colour in 1975, then stereo sound, flat screens, high definition. New innovations have enticed Australians to be among the fastest in the world to embrace new television trends.
That there, see that? Push. That's right. It's like it's going to hit you in the head.
A lot of it has to do with the technology in the glasses.
Yeah.
So they've got shutters in them and they alternate between each lens.
Yep.
And they're synced to the television. So you're actually synced to the TV.
We expect that children are more vulnerable, certainly from the results that we were getting in the 90s.
Futurist, media and technology guru Mark Pesci worked on a shutter-type virtual reality headset for Sega 15 years ago. He's not certain 3D TV is completely safe.
When you show two different images to the two different eyes, which is how all these systems work, it's basically a cheat. It's an optical illusion. And that's fine, but your brain will adapt to that optical illusion and it'll start sort of ignoring some of the information it gets from the real world. And when you take the glasses off and walk away from the television set, your brain's still ignoring some of that. And it takes some time for your brain to start taking in the real world as it should again.
We checked with several vision and sight experts. They tell us they can't foresee any problems with people watching 3D television every day. What is clear is the warning that Samsung issues with its 3D TV sets. Some viewers may experience an epileptic seizure or stroke, altered vision, lightheadedness, dizziness, eye or muscle twitching, confusion, nausea, loss of awareness, convulsions, headaches and fatigue. And they warn the glasses may harm or weaken your eyesight if you use them in day-to-day life.
Seagulls flying in my land.
We'll know the effects soon enough. By 2015, industry experts predict the United States will have nearly half the 3D television sets in the world, 9.2 million of them. The Europeans will tune into a third of all 3D shows, with 6.8 million sets, while here in the Asia-Pacific we're expected to buy around 4.6 million new 3D TVs. Samsung have already sold more than 5,000 units in Australia. Other brands arrive soon, with prices starting at $2,500.
We should see LG in the next week or so appearing on shelves, shop shelves, followed by Panasonic, and then mid-June we're going to see Sony out there with their offering.
Fox Sports CEO David Malone predicts 3D TV will grab our attention and hold on.
And in particular around sport and live sport coverage, because it is going to be quite a transforming coverage technique for live sport.
It's just like being there, you know, it's so much better than what we're used to.
Harvey Norman founder Jerry Harvey is betting that once consumers see 3D, they'll never look back.
We couldn't supply. If everyone in Australia came in and said, I want to buy one, we couldn't supply it. Next year we're hoping that 20% of our total business in TVs will be 3D. That's how big we think it's going to be.
Technology expert Peter Blasina says before you choose which set you want, you need to consider whether you want one at all. It looks nothing on the screen, doesn't it? The effect is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, that's as good as a 3D movie.
In fact, I would go so far to say it's better.
I personally think that what's going on now is a gigantic unregulated medical experiment. I would love to be able to say, go and buy it, it's completely safe. I don't see any data to support it right now.
A lot of people are wondering, should I wait? Because they've just come out. A lot of, the plasmas came out, the LCDs came out, they dropped within a year. Should you wait?
Probably yes. I'm going to get killed for that.
Oh no!
If you're a sports nut, don't wait. Go and get it because it's going to be heaps and heaps of sport.
Brian Seymour there with a closer look at 3D TV, and he tells me within 10 years we'll be watching 3D with